Guys, I've got some news today that could completely shake up the Golden State Warriors roster, their identity, and maybe even the Western Conference playoff race. Multiple sources, including NBA reporter Jake Fisher, are saying that the Golden State Warriors have legit interest in Jonathan Kuminga. Now, this is the biggest story in the NBA right now, so let's break it down in today's video. Welcome everybody, my name is Troy and this is the Half Court Report. Be sure you click that thumbs up button and subscribe for some of the best NBA content that you're gonna find on YouTube. It was during that draft the Warriors were fully expecting Kaminga to go to the Oklahoma City. Josh Giddey's biggest weakness is his three-point shooting. He's a career 31% shooter from deep, and Golden State's entire offense is built on spacing and high percentage outside looks. If you plug Giddey into that core, yeah, you're adding playmaking, but are you shrinking the floor for Steph? Now let's flip it. Jonathan Kuminga's ceiling is still sky high. A 6'7" wing with elite athleticism, he's shown flashes of being a consistent two-way player who can dominate during some stretches. This past season, he finally started stringing together consistent offensive stretches. He was hitting enough jumpers to keep defenses honest. So if the Warriors trade Kuminga now, would they be selling him too low? He hasn't peaked yet. The Warriors are in this awkward space where they're trying to win now for Steph, but also dealing with the reality that their younger players haven't fully matured. If Kuminga breaks out this season and becomes a 20-point-per-game scorer with strong defense, that's going to be a nightmare scenario for Golden State if they've already shipped him off for a guy who might never fix his jump shot. The big roadblock here is the Chicago Bulls. The reports say that there's not a lot of enthusiasm from rival teams about even calling the Bulls to talk, sign, and trade because they keep telling everyone they want to keep Josh Giddey. But I think that's leverage. If the Bulls truly believe Giddey is a core piece, they can just match an offer or keep negotiating. And here's where it gets messy. If Chicago keeps stalling at $20 million per year and Giddey's camp stays planted at $30 million per year, it's going to take either a change of heart or a monster offer from another team to crack that stalemate. So if the Warriors actually pull the trigger on this deal, they're gambling that Josh Giddey becomes a much better shooter very, very fast. Because if he doesn't, you've traded away one of your most athletic, switchable defenders for a ball-dominant guard who could clog the offense. And Golden State's margin for error right now, it's razor thin. Steph and Jimmy are in the twilight of their careers. They cannot afford a chemistry experiment that takes a year or more to figure out. But front offices, they love unfinished business. The fact that the Warriors wanted Giddey in 2021 means that is. As for Kuminga, this is a player who still might not fit Steve Kerr's style perfectly. If the Warriors think they can maximize Steph's remaining prime with a guy like Giddey running point with surgical passing, they might just go for it. Especially if contract talks with Kuminga stay icy. This trade, if it indeed does happen, would be a philosophy shift for Golden State. It's not just swapping two young players, it is choosing passing over athleticism, vision over rim pressure, and a system fit over raw upside. For Chicago, it's the opposite. You'd be betting on Kuminga blossoming into a star and bringing defensive versatility to a team that desperately needs more physicality on the wing. Will it happen? Guys, who knows? But the fact that the Warriors are still circling back to a guy they almost drafted tells me that they're just not looking at this season. They're planning for the post-Steph era too. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Would you make this Josh Giddey, Jonathan Kuminga trade? And if you heard that the Warriors are also interested in several veterans to fill out their roster, we've heard the talk about Al Horford being a potential target for Golden State. He is not expected to re-sign with the Boston Celtics. But also on the Warriors' radar, players like Malcolm Brogdon, Seth Curry, and Javonte Green. Three veteran guards who I think would fit in pretty well with the Golden State. So let me know in the comments what you think of those names too. Since you've watched this far, make sure you drop a like for the YouTube algorithm and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an NBA video from me. If the Bulls actually did get Kuminga, I actually really like a Modest Buzelis, Jonathan Kuminga core moving forward. I did a video on Modest Buzelis. He's coming into a sophomore year in the NBA, and I think he is ready to break out. Have you heard what some of his teammates have been saying about him? It's pretty wild, so make sure you check out the video, let me know what you think, and I will catch you next time on the Half Court Report. Peace.